Hey guys! Today's video is a study with me compilation for the week that happened before the Monday that this video was uploaded. So starting out on Monday, of course, the first thing I did on Monday was reviewing for AP Euro since the AP test is coming up and we also have a final in this class that's separate from the AP test. I've been a bit sick lately and I have a cough, so I won't be talking that much throughout the video, just enough to explain what I'm doing. So right now I'm taking notes from the key concept outline that the College Board posted for the 2018 AP European History exam. Basically, the key concepts are a syllabus for everything that's covered in the AP exam, so I'm writing down the information of the key concept, any examples of the idea that were given by the College Board, and if I don't understand the example or I don't remember what it was, then I looked in the Barron's prep book or I did some Googling. And if I needed any more information or examples to flesh out the key concept outline, I again looked in the book or I did more Googling. The things I'm highlighting are things that I still don't really understand, so I'll either do some more detailed research later on, or I might go ask my teacher if I still don't understand it. Switching gears, I'm doing some multiple choice question practice on Albert.io. And Albert is a website that has practice for APs, SATs, a bunch of other test prep stuff. There are some free parts available on the site, but not all of it is free, and I did buy myself a premium subscription to AP Euro. This is not the most exciting thing to watch, so if you'd like to skip ahead to the next thing I do, I'll put a timestamp on screen. Now moving on to Tuesday, I started off by doing some review questions for math. I'm getting started on reviewing for my math finals, as you might have seen in my video about how to plan for final exams. I'll link that in the cards if you'd like to check that out. This part will also be pretty monotonous as far as visual appeal goes. It's not going to be the most fun and fascinating thing to watch. So if that's what you're here for, this is likely not the correct video for you. I have some older study with me videos of me taking notes really fast and all that aesthetically pleasing stuff. This particular compilation video is meant to be a reflection of what I do each day and what I believe is the most effective way for me to retain all of this information. It might give you some ideas of how you might want to study if you're taking similar classes to me, or it might be some sort of inspiration to see other people studying. That was a rambly long explanation, but my point is that this particular study with me video is more meant to be motivational or some sort of indirect advice rather than aesthetically appealing. If you're looking for that, this is not the right video for you. I'll link some more in the cards that you might be interested in instead. Now I'm correcting the answers for my practice questions using a red whiteboard marker. Now I'm going back into that same notebook that I used on Monday for my AP Euro review, and I'm doing pretty much the same thing. Again, if you watched that How to Plan for Finals video, I did show my actual plan for studying for finals, and basically I did one section of the key concept outline each day. If you've been looking closely, you might notice that my handwriting does not look the way it usually does. This is what happens when I'm pretty much writing as fast as I can. Not my absolute top speed, that's reserved for writing in-class timed LEQs and DBQs. But this is basically because I didn't really plan to refer back to this notebook anytime, at least not the way I refer back to my other notes. This is meant to help me remember the things that are mentioned in the key concepts because I'm writing them down, and the things that are highlighted, I want to just look back at those 1 or 2 times to remind me to go research them. Now I'm doing some more multiple choice questions. This is going to be a recurring theme throughout this video. The multiple choice questions that I'm doing correspond with the key concept that I took notes on earlier in the day. Based on this video, you might think my life revolves around the AP Euro key concept outline, because again, I'm copying down key concepts, and this is to fill in my lecture notes because for our in-class lectures for history, our teacher tells us which concepts correspond with the information we're given, but we don't get in-time class to copy them down. And now I'm taking notes on a video about the EU. This was an assignment, again for AP European History. And now we're on to Wednesday. I'm doing some more math practice questions. What a shocker. You might have noticed by now, and based on all of my older Study With Me videos, that I do pretty much the same things to review. Now I'm doing some activities from my French textbook to review for my French final, and I don't have an answer key for any of these. So if you notice any errors in my French work, please let me know in the comments. Boy oh boy, guess what I'm doing now? More key concepts for AP European History, but this time I'm using a different highlighter. Pretty exciting stuff. And once again, more multiple choice questions, again based on the particular concept I had just taken notes on. At this point, the footage I have cuts directly to what I did over the weekend. So on Saturday, I started off by doing math practice problems. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you'd like to watch more Study With Me videos, I'll link them on screen right now. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, and I post on my Tumblr and Instagram, which are linked in the description. See you next time!